Alex's mom said, "You don't need to be with her, but you do need to stand by her." From that point on, Alex doesn't hear from Jordan for about a year. And then out of the blue, Alex's mom receives a text from Jordan that reads, "Are you ready to meet your grandson?" She of course said yes. Alex is ready to be a dad, but he doesn't want to deal with Jordan's mind games. But at this point, the Skeels think that maybe motherhood changed her. And when Alex meets his son TJ, he takes on the role of a father immediately. Jordan and TJ move in with Alex's family. Alex said that everything was fine up until she started playing mind games with him again. One evening, Alex and Jordan were out and about, and they run into the girl from the party that Jordan had an altercation with. They say some really nasty shit to her. Alex's mom caught wind of it, confronted Jordan, and Jordan isn't having any of it, so she starts packing up her things. Jordan gives Alex an ultimatum. It's us or your family. Alex doesn't want to lose his son, scared that if he doesn't choose Jordan, he'll never see TJ again. Now they move in with Jordan's family, and things start getting worse for Alex. The isolation starts to take place. She took his phone, ended up giving him a new phone with a new number. She also took his PlayStation so he can't have any outside communication. And then Jordan goes as far as telling Alex that his grandfather passed away. Alex and his grandfather were like this. Alex is extremely emotional, naturally. He's thinking, I just lost the most important person in my life, my granddad. He thinks to himself, I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Then Jordan says, "It's kidding. He's not dead. I just wanted to see if you cared." A couple of years later, they move out of Jordan's family's house. They get a place of their own. Alex said at first everything was fine. They were even talking about trying for a second baby. Jordan gets pregnant and things get worse. Jordan makes Alex quit his job. It's not good enough, she said. She makes him go to university with her on the daily because she didn't trust him. He said she didn't trust him because he might go and visit his family. Anytime Alex's family reached out to Alex, she would pretend to be Alex and respond on his behalf. The mind games continue. Physical abuse follows. Alex goes to say that Jordan made him take sleeping pills. She assaulted him in her car with a hairbrush, causing one of his teeth to fall out. He would get hit repeatedly, even while asleep. She used different objects, including knives. Jordan soon begins to starve him. He wasn't allowed to eat. She also forced him to sleep on the floor. On one occasion, Alex ends up calling his dad for help. The father ends up calling the police. The police show up, but nothing happens. The abuse continues. Alex wakes up to boiling water being poured on his back. She didn't allow him to get any kind of treatment for the burns. Alex said that Jordan would just attack him with knives and hammers. His legs were so badly beaten and bruised. One evening, cops are called again, this time by a neighbor. Cops show up and they question Jordan. Obviously, they see that Alex just doesn't look well. Jordan says that Alex has a history of harming himself. Alex agrees. He takes on the blame. He says, I did this to myself. I'm doing this to myself. Repeatedly, he would say that. A police officer by the name of Ed takes matters into his own hands. Ed knows that something is going on and it's not good. Ed says to himself, I need to get this guy out of this house. I need him to tell me the truth. The police officer ends up taking Alex into the cop car. He sits him down and he says, you need to tell me the truth. Alex doesn't budge. He's like, it's me. I'm doing this to myself. It's me. Ed turns to Alex and says, look, I'm turning the camera off. It's just us. Let's talk so I can help you. After that, Alex finally admits, been Jordan all this time. Alex was so terrified that he told Ed, can you blame it on the neighbors, please? I don't want it to be that it came from me. The police ends up contacting Alex's family and they end up telling them everything. While in the hospital, the doctors tell Alex that he was 10 days away from death.